Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. I have a interesting type of video, I guess you would say. I want to show some defects, and I'm going to show some restoration. I'm going to show brittle pages. I'm going to show color touch. I'm going to show trimmed books, staples replaced, glue. This is all, just to help people out. If you're not buying graded books, you might want to pay attention. Or even if you do buy graded books, pay attention, because you don't want brittle pages. Believe me, you see brittle pages on that label, do not buy it. So this first book right here, this is Sparkler Comics 18. This is an example of brittle pages. So I'm going to show you how bad brittle pages are. But first, let me just show you the whole book. It's a really nice looking book. I'll just show you all the angles on it. The staple's got a little bit of rust on it. So yeah, it's a pretty good looking book. So I am going to open it now. Alright. Look at the edge of these pages. That's brittle pages right there. They're so brittle they rip right out when you flip through it. And they were not detached when I bought the book. I just opened the book to check the pages, and they just detached right when I turned them. So that is brittle pages, and I cannot warn you enough. If you see that on a label on a CGC book, do not buy it. So that's the first example. I didn't pay like a ton for that, so it's not that big of a deal, but still wish I knew it had those. Alright, next book here. This has color touch on it. And I did not know it had it when I bought it. And I did pay a good amount for this because it's like a decent copy, so yeah, kind of sucks. But so let's start from number 1 here. And I'm going to just go right to the color touch. Now, let me get a pen over here. Hold on. So, if you check right here, let me flip this up a little bit. Maybe it's easier to see. See that line there on the edge? Right there. It is color touch. That has been drawn in with pen. And see how crooked it is? When it's manufactured, it's not crooked like that. It looks more like the other lines, like you see the line over here. Sorry. There. I'm all shaky here. There. So yeah, that really sucks. And it's pretty unnecessary, if you ask me. So yeah, watch out for that. Really check your books before you buy them. Just like zoom in, really get a good look at them. Alright, so this one is trimmed. The bottom edge is trimmed for sure. And this is a SOTI book, Seduction of the Innocent. So kind of sucks that it's trimmed, because I like to collect my SOTI books, and this is not an easy one to find. So let me go back to the area in question. See that? Very obviously trimmed. And you can also look at pictures online of other examples and just check, where the bottom of the art starts. And you got to also check the spine, because if the spine is off-centered, the right edge is not always going to look the same on every copy you look at. and you also have to check the way it was printed, like how far down it was printed, like how much space before these words to the top of the book there. I did all the research on this, of course, after I bought it. Yeah, it's trimmed for sure. So yeah, it's another example. And I have one more book here. Now this last one doesn't really bother me much, because I got a really good price on it, and it's still a very nice book. This one has color touch. It's got glue on the staple. Bottom staple has glue on it for sure. I hate opening this up, but it kind of sticks really tightly to the interior there. See how that page lifts up? Right here? See how it lifts up with it? There's glue on that bottom staple. I think the staples were replaced on this book too. And let me show you the color touch, because it's pretty obvious if you get a good look at it. All this spine down there, looks like it's either chalk or crayon. Let me flip it up a little bit. I don't know if you can see it there pretty good. It's one of the spots. And then the spine here, that's all color touch. And I think these staples were replaced, especially since there's rust migration under it there, and the staple's like shiny, perfect looking, so that doesn't add up. And here's another shiny, perfect looking staple. So yeah, just be careful when you're buying raw books, and I hope this video was helpful, and thanks for watching. Until next time, later.